What if we tell you that there is a tribe in Africa that has two-toed people? Even if there are literally hundreds of African tribes with their own culture and traditions, little do we see physical differences in them. In other words, they all appear the same physically, even if some tattoo their bodies and others use lip rings. But the mysterious Vadoma tribe in Zimbabwe is different. There, you will find people who have two-toed feet. The middle 3 fingers of the feet are absent, while the 2 fingers on each side have turned inward. Having two-toed feet is painless, yet it offers difficulty. So, what is this tribe in Zimbabwe, and why do they have two-toed feet? How do they live with this, and how is their lifestyle? Welcome to a new episode of Black Afric Diary, a channel where we talk about Black African history, culture, arts, and civilization. It's a place where you will see the real picture of Black Africa, its stories, and the events defining it. In this episode, we will tell you about the Vadoma tribe of Zimbabwe, which has two-toed people. Let's get started. The Vadoma constitute a distinctive tribe dwelling in the northern regions of Zimbabwe, particularly in the Kanyemba locale covering the Hurungwe and Chipuriro districts. Their settlements are scattered across the terrain surrounding the Mwazamutanda River Basin, a tributary of the Zambezi River Valley. Standing out among Zimbabwe's native communities, the Vadoma are celebrated for their customary hunter-gatherer lifestyle and having two-toed feet, which manifests at higher rates within specific Vadoma lineages. But why does the Vadoma tribe have two-toed people? Well, seeing from a biological perspective, the Vadoma people have a genetic condition called ectrodactyly. In this condition, people have the absence of the middle 3 toes, with the outer 2 toes turned inward. Termed the two-toed or ostrich-footed tribe, this trait originates from an autosomal dominant mutation on chromosome 7. Despite its distinctive appearance, individuals with ectrodactyly reportedly do not face significant challenges and integrate well within the tribe. The persistence of this condition is attributed to the Vadoma's isolation and endogamous practices, which restrict genetic diversity and contribute to the heightened incidence of ectrodactyly compared to other populations. The high occurrence of ectrodactyly among the Vadoma tribe stems from their strict cultural practices surrounding marriage. With a strong emphasis on marrying within the tribe, the gene pool remains limited, perpetuating this genetic anomaly. Tribal laws explicitly forbid marriages outside the community, further isolating them and preventing the spread of the mutation to neighboring tribes. These customs, combined with the tribe's isolation, have entrenched ectrodactyly within the Vadoma community, surpassing rates seen elsewhere globally. Interestingly, similar deformities are found in other tribes like the Talunda and Taluta Kalgana in the Kalahari Desert, suggesting a potential shared ancestry with the Vadoma. Contrary to common beliefs, members of the Vadoma tribe don't consider ectrodactyly a disability. Researchers and visitors who have interacted with the community note their acceptance and integration of individuals with the condition. Despite the challenges it poses, such as mobility issues and the inability to wear shoes, many tribe members choose not to wear shoes at all. Instead of lamenting their circumstances, the Vadoma see this genetic variation as enhancing their tree climbing abilities, which is crucial for their hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Reliant on hunting, fishing, honey production, and gathering wild plants for food, tree climbing is essential in their daily activities. Interestingly, legends focus on tree climbing ability, deeming it the reason why the Vadoma people have 2 toes in the first place. One version of the legend proposes that the Vadoma people's two-toed feet stem from a divine intervention. According to this legend, a mystical deity bestowed this unique trait upon the first Vadoma ancestors as a mark of distinction. Recognizing the vital role of tree climbing in the Vadoma's lifestyle, the deity made their feet two-toed so that they could improve agility and grip while navigating the forest canopy. In this interpretation, the Vadoma's 2 toes aren't just a physical characteristic, but a sacred gift from the divine to aid them in their daily activities, including tree climbing. Another legend reveals that the biological condition of ectrodactyly was not spontaneous and unplanned. Rather, natural selection played a role, gradually resulting in the Vadoma people's 2-toed feet. The reason why this condition benefits the Vadoma people proves that it was not a mere genetic mutation without plans. Individuals with 2-toed feet gained an edge, allowing them to climb trees more effectively and easily navigate dense vegetation. Over time, this trait became a defining characteristic of the Vadoma lineage, showcasing their ancestors' resourcefulness and adaptability in mastering their environment. But how did the Vadoma people emerge? Well, according to Vadoma oral tradition, their ancestry traces back to a legendary emergence from a baobab tree. Stories surround their ancestors, descending from this arboreal sanctuary to adopt an upright posture for hunting and gathering sustenance from the land. Intriguingly, in Zambezi folklore, the term Vadoma is associated with semi-mythical people possessing mystical qualities and an unreachable lifestyle, often depicted as inhabiting the trees. Historically, the Vadoma primarily inhabited mountainous terrain, leading to a nomadic existence centered around hunting, fishing, foraging, and other survival activities. Even during the pre-colonial era, they maintained their autonomy, resisting assimilation into the Korakora kingdom of Mutapa. This self-reliance restricted their access to fertile lands, which endured despite land reforms following Zimbabwe's independence. Consequently, the Vadoma persisted in their non-agricultural lifestyle, leading to misconceptions, branding them as Stone Age cave dwellers. By living away from major cities, the Vadoma tribe has developed traditions and customs of its own. These traditions have been passed down from generation to generation, shaping the social dynamics and practices of the Vadoma community. At the heart of Vadoma society lies a strong sense of kinship and communal bonds. Families are often organized into extended clans, tracing lineage through both paternal and maternal lines. Kinship plays a crucial role in social interactions, decision-making, and the fair distribution of resources within the community. Emphasis is placed on respecting elders and adhering to traditional roles, fostering unity among the Vadoma people. Marriage holds significant importance in Vadoma culture, symbolizing the union of families and the continuation of lineage. Marriages are frequently arranged, considering factors such as lineage, social status, and compatibility. While polygamous relationships exist in some Vadoma communities, monogamy is also prevalent. Marriage ceremonies involve traditional rituals, dances, and communal feasting to celebrate the union. Family life is highly valued among the Vadoma, often comprising multiple generations under one roof. Elders play a central role in preserving knowledge and tradition within the family unit. Children are raised collectively by the extended family, emphasizing discipline, respect, and moral values. Traditional gender roles dictate responsibilities, with men typically involved in hunting and providing for the family, while women oversee domestic duties and childcare. Rituals and ceremonies are integral to Vadoma culture, marking significant milestones and life transitions. Birth, puberty, marriage, and death are commemorated through elaborate rituals that reflect spiritual beliefs and cultural heritage. Initiation ceremonies for young members signify their transition into adulthood and include teachings, rites of passage, and communal celebrations. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. Spirituality is deeply embedded in Vadoma culture, with reverence for ancestral spirits, nature, and the supernatural. Shamanism and animism are commonly practiced, with rituals and prayers honoring spirits and seeking their guidance and protection. Sacred sites and ancestral graves hold spiritual significance, serving as places for rituals to connect with the divine and the spiritual realm. The Vadoma are skilled artisans, known for their craftsmanship and artistic expression. Traditional arts include pottery, basket weaving, wood carving, and beadwork, with complex designs reflecting Vadoma identity and spirituality. Music, dance, storytelling, and oral traditions are used to preserve culture and pass down knowledge through generations. Traditional healing practices are essential in Vadoma culture, with herbalism, divination, and spiritual healing being prominent. Sangomas, or traditional healers, possess knowledge of medicinal plants and spiritual practices to diagnose and treat illnesses. Healing ceremonies restore balance and well-being to individuals and the community. The Vadoma diet primarily consists of foods from the natural environment, reflecting their hunter-gatherer heritage. Historically, the Vadoma have inhabited Zimbabwe's rugged landscapes, developing a profound understanding of the local flora and fauna over centuries. They have shaped their cultural practices and worldviews, by relying on hunting and gathering as their primary means of sustenance. Their identity as hunter-gatherers is deeply intertwined with their connection to the land, rooted in a profound respect for their environment and its resources. For the Vadoma, hunting and gathering transcend mere economic activities. They serve as a sacred link to their cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs. Hunting is respected as a ritual honoring their ancestors, and the land they inhabit while gathering wild plants and roots is a means of preserving ancestral knowledge for future generations. The Vadoma's extensive ecological knowledge reflects their harmonious relationship with the natural world. They possess deep insights into wildlife migration patterns, prey behavior, and the medicinal properties of local plants, allowing them to sustainably harvest resources without depleting their surroundings. Adapting to changing times, the Vadoma have shown remarkable flexibility while preserving the essence of their cultural heritage. They have integrated modern tools and techniques into their hunting and gathering practices while retaining traditional methods, maintaining a balance between innovation and tradition. Renowned for their unique hunting practices deeply rooted in tradition and necessity, the Vadoma men embark on hunting expeditions that blend ancient techniques with modern adaptations. In the early hours of the morning, as the first light peeks over the horizon, Vadoma hunters gather at the heart of their village. They prepare for the day's hunt with a ritualistic fervor, donning traditional attire adorned with feathers and beads, symbolizing their connection to the land and spirits. Equipped with handmade bows crafted from sturdy wood and arrows meticulously crafted with arrowheads carved from stone or metal, the hunters set out into the wilderness. Their knowledge of the terrain is unparalleled, passed down through generations, enabling them to navigate the dense vegetation and rocky outcrops with ease. The Vadoma employ a combination of stealth, patience, and instinct in their hunting endeavors. They move silently through the undergrowth, attuned to the slightest rustle or movement that betrays the presence of prey. Tracking skills honed over a lifetime allow them to follow the faintest traces left by animals, whether it be the imprint of a hoof in the soft earth or the broken foliage along a game trail. Once a suitable prey is located, the hunters carefully position themselves for the hunt. With practiced precision, they draw their bows, taking aim at their target with focus. A swift release of the arrow follows, propelled forward with deadly accuracy to strike true. The hunted animal, be it a graceful impala or a formidable kudu, is swiftly dispatched with respect and gratitude for the sustenance it will provide. The hunters approach the fallen prey with reverence, offering prayers of thanks to the spirits of the land for their bounty. With the hunt successfully concluded, the Vadoma men set about the task of transporting their spoils back to the village. Large game is often carried on makeshift stretchers fashioned from branches and vines, while smaller prey may be slung over shoulders or carried in woven baskets. As night falls and the village is cast in the warm glow of flickering firelight, the hunters return triumphant. The communal hearth becomes the focal point of the evening's activities, where the freshly caught game is prepared for cooking. The aroma of roasting meat fills the air, tantalizing the senses and igniting appetites. Around the crackling flames, the Vadoma gather to share stories and bond as a community. Tales of past hunts are recounted with animated gestures and embellished details that bind generations together. Each member of the tribe has a role to play in these communal gatherings, from the elders passing down wisdom to the younger hunters eagerly absorbing their teachings. As the night wears on and the fire burns low, the Vadoma men retire to their dwellings, their bellies full and spirits uplifted. Another day's hunt may await them on the morrow, but for now, they rest content in the knowledge that they have provided for their families and honored their people's ancient traditions. In terms of language, the Vadoma speak the Dima language, which is closely linked to Zimbabwe's predominant Shona tongue. This linguistic connection extends to speakers of the Korakore and Tanda Shona dialects, facilitating mutual understanding among these groups. Additionally, owing to their proximity to other ethnic enclaves like the Shona and Kunda peoples in Kanyemba, the Vadoma also engage in conversations in Korakore Shona and Kunda. But something should be known here. The Vadoma tribe maintains strong ties to their cultural roots and traditional lifestyle, yet they are far from disconnected from the modern world. Instead, they have skillfully integrated elements of contemporary living into their daily existence, resulting in a seamless blend of tradition and modernity within their village. One notable aspect of the Vadoma's adjustment is their incorporation of modern tools alongside traditional methods. While hunting bows and handmade arrows remain essential, they also utilize metal tools like machetes and axes, often acquired through trade or local markets. Additionally, the Vadoma have embraced modern amenities to improve their standard of living. They construct sturdy yet straightforward homes from local materials and may use solar panels or generators for limited electricity, enabling lighting and device charging. Some households even have basic appliances, such as radios or mobile phones, facilitating communication beyond the village. But those who have not adopted technology do not mean they are uncivilized. Rather, they have chosen to live and care about their community instead of knowing about what's happening in the world. However, whenever tourists visit the Vadoma tribe, it's reported that they are backward, and civilization has not reached them yet. Education is highly valued within the Vadoma community, with children attending schools established by either the government or non-governmental organizations. Here, they receive academic instruction and exposure to broader societal norms and technological advancements. Some individuals pursue higher education or vocational training, contributing to the tribe's economic and social progress. Regarding healthcare, Vadoma relies on a combination of traditional healing methods and modern medical facilities. While traditional healers play a crucial role, access to clinics or hospitals in nearby towns ensures advanced medical care when necessary. Economic activities within the Vadoma village reflect a combination of traditional practices and modern commerce. While agriculture and hunting remain central for sustenance, some Vadoma engage in small-scale trading or craftsmanship, selling artisanal goods both locally and beyond their community. Social interactions among the Vadoma also showcase a blend of tradition and modernity. While they cherish communal gatherings for storytelling and festivities, they also utilize social media and mobile communication to stay connected with relatives and share updates. Did you earlier believe that there can be people with only 2 toes? Isn't it interesting that the hidden tribes show profound genetic mutations that make them unique? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on whether you would like to meet this tribe and spend days with them. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.